like so. I'm going to fold that up at the bottom, and I'm just going to lose a bit of the excess. And now we're onto the top of the wing. Same thing on the top of the wing, over, nice and smooth, tight, losing the excess fabric. Couple of pins. What that's going to do is it's going to give me a bit of excess fabric up on the top here. So we'll probably need a little dart on the top. And then we need to decide, do we need 2 or 3 darts on the front of this wing? So now's a case of trying to get a feel for how this lays and pinning this probably with 3 darts. Okay, so we've now got 3 darts, no excess fabric, all lying nice and smooth, so we can trim the darts off. You're looking for this nice smooth effect. So we'll trim the darts off, and then we can go back to the bottom here. I nearly forgot about this top one. Like I said, at the top, I have a bit of excess fabric, so again, I'm going to pop a dart on the top. So we've got 1, 2, 3 darts and 1 on the top. You could, if you like, you could have these as tucks, but I want to keep them as darts because I want to keep this all nice and smooth once the cover's ready. Having a tuck, I feel sometimes having a tuck, it can kind of interfere with the shape. So on this one, I'm going with a dart because I want to keep the wing just smooth looking, but it is a personal choice. So that's the darts trimmed off. Back down to the bottom of the wing. I'm just putting a cut down towards 1/4 of an inch away from the arm. Releases this fabric. And then we can just draw a line. Same again, it just releases the fabric so we can get... So I'm going to trim off. And I've finished bang on the edge of this tuck up this seam round here. So we've allowed for the depth. of the tucking. What we need to do is pull the tucking out now and then follow the same shape. I'm keeping this bit straight, same as this. The bit that we shaped in, that will be the shape on the back of the arm. So for now, all this is correct. You can pop a few pins in here if you like. So we know everything's lining up correctly. When we come to put the arm on, we're just looking for the same shape, and then this will be the back of the arm to tuck away. So we can tuck this away for the time being. And the next piece, I think we'll pin the outside arm, the outside wing. We'll pin that on next. Before I forget, on the cutting table, we need to allow the seam, add the seam allowances back to the bottom of the wing, as I've marked there with the arrows. So make sure you add the same there, plus seams. We'll add them back on the cutting table. So now we can move to the outside wing. Okay, so we need a piece long enough and again, making sure we pin the piece on nice and level. And now we can pin up the front of the wing and around, taking the excess fabric from both sides as we pin. So getting the right amount of tension as we pin. So once you're happy with your pinning, we can now pin underneath the wing. Again, making sure to take any excess fabric away. And now we can trim off, leaving our seam allowances. I'm going to just cut in towards the bottom of the wing here, matching to the bottom of the inside wing, just a 1/4 inch from the piping cord. like so. Once you've cut around, fold the fabric back, make sure you're happy with the shape. A notch at the bottom, a notch just below the top dart, and then I'm going to put a notch between each dart. And then one at the top here, and one up here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 notches on the outside, inside wing. So when we come to sew the wings, we match the notches. We know the wing's going to be sewn correct. Just double check that you're happy with your seam allowances.